The first thing Zoe does after coming back to life, she goes live and streams Harper's entire surgery. She wants everyone to see this so-called genius doctor is actually a fraud who cannot even sterilize a scalpel. In her last life, Zoe was bound to Harper through some dark medium. Harper could dump every bit of surgical pain and aftermath onto Zoe. Zoe was tortured to death during one of Harper's brain surgeries. Heaven showed mercy. She wakes up at the moment of Harper's very first surgery. This time Zoe swears she will find out how Harper transfers the pain and rip off Harper's mask for good. Right now Harper is about to perform a bone marrow puncture on a child. She claims no anesthesia, no side effects. She asks Zoe to donate blood for her patient. Zoe starts to suspect Harper plans to shift the pain through the transfusion. In her last life, Zoe donated blood without hesitation. Right after that, Harper began dumping pain onto Zoe again and again. This time Zoe flat out refuses Harper. She says she has a cold and cannot donate. She clearly remembers Harper has Rh negative blood. Harper panics and says she cannot donate either. Now Zoe is even more sure the blood is the key. She pressures Harper morally until Harper has to donate herself. The second Harper starts the procedure, Zoe suddenly feels the bone marrow puncture pain hit her. She blacks out from the agony. When she wakes up, her co-workers mock her for faking sick. Even the director scolds her for being jealous of Harper, accusing her of faking illness to skip work and disrupt the hospital. Zoe decides to resign on the spot. Harper hears about it and freaks out. She rushes over and begs Zoe not to quit. She even offers up her chief physician position. That makes Zoe suspect the pain transfer might depend on distance. Zoe walks out without hesitation. The next day she plans a flight to Sonia to get far away from Harper. On the plane, Zoe checks Harper's surgery schedule. There was a stomach removal at 10 in the morning. Now it is already noon. Zoe feels no pain at all. Zoe thinks she finally escaped Harper. The very next second, Zoe's stomach twists, she throws up blood and blacks out. When she wakes again, she is back in the hospital. Zoe grabs her phone right away. That is when she sees Harper pushed the surgery to 12 at noon. Distance means nothing to Harper's control. Right when Zoe feels hopeless, a coworker drops shocking news. Another girl went through the exact same thing. 1 month ago, their department admitted a patient just like Zoe. Severe stomach bleeding. She kept saying her coworker did surgery on someone else and dumped all the pain onto her. Zoe demands to know what happened to that girl. The coworker says the girl did not make it. Before she passed, she told her whole story to a reporter. The coworker gives Zoe the reporter's contact. Zoe goes straight to find that reporter. She convinces the reporter to expose Harper with her. Soon it is the day of Harper's brain surgery on the heiress. The reporter shows up at the hospital. She demands the surgery be broadcast live. She says such skill should be seen by every doctor. Harper refuses on the spot. She claims patient privacy will not allow it. The billionaire father surprisingly agrees to go public. Harper has no choice but to accept. Under everyone's eyes the surgery begins. Harper cannot even sterilize the scalpel the right way. Harper wants Zoe completely gone. She slices open the patient's abdomen without reason. She shoves the patient's underwear inside. She claims it will comfort the patient. She stitches the wound with a sewing needle. She bites off the thread with her teeth. Everyone watching is completely stunned. Even so, the wound heals at an insane speed. Zoe suffers every second of Harper's brutal procedure. Harper does not stop. She plans to let Zoe die in this surgery. At that critical moment Zoe finally finds the secret behind Harper's pain transfer. The truth was right next to her all along.